Hi, Bill Shepherdog. I need to crank down my music a little bit. Nothing much, Bill Shepherdog. Can you hear me? I need to make that my intro. If you can't you hear me? Okay. Okay. I've been just kind of watching the camera that I'm moderating right now. I said, Bill, well, my live feeds are kind of off the cuff whenever I feel like doing it. This one will probably be about an hour because I gotta get the kids on the bus and all that. Not quite busy. We've either been playing video games, uh, we've had a few both since came around. I've been moderating. Here and there, been kind of lurking on the Coca chat. God, she told our keyboard from Dollar General to kind of play some video games I have. They require a keyboard, but I've been playing at laptops, so the keyboard can't exactly reach into lap, you know. Yeah, Bill, fortunately, one of my cats, Winston, the big fluffy black cat, they took off. I kept getting these letters from Frontier Internet. Finally called them up, and my internet got upgraded to fiber optic. Uh, it got upgraded to fiber optic, but since I was a loyal member, I got like a $10 uh, discount. Then because they have autopay, got another $10 off my internet. So fiber optic internet with $20-$30 rebate. So my internet went from $65 to $45 a month, which was awesome. Can't get. Okay. which actually helped out because since I am moderating this camera, it's kind of a pain because now my internet's faster than the actual camera. Sebastian. Chunky Wonky. Chubby Bubby. Chubby Bubby. Well, Bill, since I've been live streaming the games, it's actually been working out really good. With my Hulu, I got like TV plan. So when I go to local channels, there's no like lag between it. T-Mobile, they say they don't service Hamilton, but they service Keokuk, I think. I heard nothing but good things about T-Mobile though, like the home internet. What's up, Bill? Like T-Mobile, they'll serve the Keokuk area across the river. I think Verizon, uh, Mediacom. But over here on this side of the river, again, Frontier, Mediacom, a company called McDonald Telecom Company, MTC. But all of them are a heck of a lot cheaper than freaking Mediacom, which is the main provider of the internet around here. It's just like in Keokuk, MTC, Frontier, they don't serve Keokuk, even though they're just across the river. Mediacom does because their office is in Keokuk. Kitty, 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 kitty. Yeah, everything's backwards over here. I think it's because of the river, of course. MTC, Frontier, they don't want to go across the river. Mediacom has been across the river for decades, I would say. I had Mediacom when I was like 13. I wouldn't do US Cellular in way, shape, or form. They screwed me over so many times. Uh, it would be like late 2000s, 2010s. Uh, I had like a USB modem plug into your laptop and everything. Well, I had disconnected from my computers, and they tried to tell me that I owed like over $300, which, as said, 2010s, which was insanely bad. I actually changed my phone from Verizon Wireless Prepaid to TracFone, which is basically the same company. But US Cellular, oh no. Never again did I trust US Cellular. No. US Cellular, no. I'd rather trust Verizon. Verizon Wireless, TracFone, probably T-Mobile, probably even Straight Talk. I'm not sure about cell signal, but with Verizon Wireless, there's a strip between that. It would be like south of Warsaw, but north of Quincy, Illinois. Kind of like a 5 mile like wedge when we would lose signal. Last time I went down to Quincy, I didn't lose signal in that area with TracFone, which is now owned by Verizon. Well, yeah, that's what I heard too. US Cellular is now owned by T-Mobile, which is also AT&T, I believe. Well, TracFone got bought out by Verizon. I so my phone was Verizon Wireless mobile phone. And then my kids destroyed my old phone. So I bought a track phone for me and my husband. And then later I found out that track phone got bought out by Verizon Wireless. That is true. I remember back in the day, Verizon bought out Nextel, which also bought out Sprint, which they never had any good reception in the area. But it still happened. Then again, at the time, I only had one actual, well, two actual internet companies around the area. Infobon out of Macomb, Illinois. CenturyLink, wherever that's at. Good morning, Tom Cross. Nice to have you here. GTE was a phone company here, but they didn't have cell phone service here. Bill, you're making me actually think. GTE had the home phone service. They had the little concrete buildings, but not the cell phone service. Bill, uh, that's how MediaCom is, really. Uh, that's why I picked Frontier, because they have they have a flat rate. If I go over their limit is still $65 a month. So that's what I was inquiring about their fiber optic. So since I had Frontier for like 4 years, and I had AutoPay, they knocked down my $65 a month to $45. Might have even paid $35, but $45 is a lot less than $75, $65 a month. GTE might have been my grandma's phone provider. The rotary phone and all. But my grandma lived in like a town of 50 people. I know GTE was one of the providers over in Nauvoo, where I lived. But that was during dial-up internet and everything. Uh, we actually ended up going with a company called Infobahn in Macomb, Illinois. Because a lot of phone companies wasn't too close. Yeah, Bill Shepard. It is a really good price. Upgraded internet speeds. If I live stream a video game, it's not lagging like it did. I think, Bill, we ended up going with MCI. One of the local phone companies. Yeah, I was going to go with like T-Mobile or Verizon Wireless, but they just don't offer it here in Hamilton. I think they offer it over in Chillicothe, which is like a mile away. But you get a mobile solar flare and it's all gone. Come for. Uh, Bill, if you remember Nicole Wembley, she was looking at a house next door to me. I guess it's sold? Something. So now, MTC on internet company and Frontier, my internet company, they have flags around my driveway. I guess the house got sold, so they're marking off my whole like driveway so they don't cut the internet wire to an abandoned house. That's new. Nicole was looking at the property 20 miles northwest of here. Very, very rural. Not that I'm aware of. I think she's still looking. There's actually a house try to corner me where she could probably buy someone cheap. Top floor is all living space, but there's also like a mother-in-law suite, um, kitchenette, bedroom, laundry room. I don't remember how much it cost though. It's actually a house I wanted to buy. I actually knew the previous owners, actually. It was a mother and daughter. But the mother had Alzheimer's. She eventually went to the nursing home that me and my husband were working at the time. But it's actually a real nice place. It has a view even better than mine, like overlooking the spillways and the power plant. But I haven't really talked to Nicole since then. I said she was looking at a place like 20 miles northwest of me. So yeah, Bill, yeah. During the winter time, it would be awesome. I could see the fluorescent lights of the power plant, but you can see the spillways and the neon lights of uh, the power plant. I really didn't think they would sell the house. It's like a small apartment underground and a whole house above ground. I still have to look for it, but I know where it's at. That's not a problem. Still have it in a cardboard box down there. Oh, I'll have to look for it this week. Yeah, my daughter will love Mario Paint. Well, actually, my son would too. There's actually like mock up Super Nintendo consoles that can actually read the cartridges. I was actually watching a video of a guy he bought like MS DOS, like mini computers, like Timu, Sheen, whatever. Yeah, yeah, kind of like that, Bill Shepard. I know I have the original Super Nintendo. You may have to do a little dusting and all that. But now anymore, Nintendo Switch and upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 can play the regular NES, Super NES games. They just don't play uh, Mario Paint. And somewhere in the mix is my Super Nintendo mouse. You know, the rollerball mouse. And I kept that thing pretty clean too. Well, if you get a Nintendo Switch, you pay $12 a year, maybe. You would have to look it up. But they actually have Nintendo Online, which has the NES games, some, not all, Super Nintendo games, and 64. Um, like the NES games, they don't have Track and Field or Duck Hunt. But they have like Legend of Zelda Link, Super Mario 1, 2, 3, Lost Levels. Yeah, probably not. Not to be an asshole, but probably not, Bill. was going to show you all the controls on it, but not happening. See, it says the shoulder keys, directional pad. That's very true. There's two buttons on top. Of course, the side buttons to control the camera and movement. A, B, X, Y. Home button. Yeah. Definitely not like the regular Nintendo or Super Nintendo controller. Yeah, it's more complicated than what you're used to. More complicated than Super NES system. Even the N64. See, this is like 10 times more complicated compared to the NES controller, Super Nintendo controller, or even N64. This is a Xbox controller. This game is probably one of the most simplistic games I got that uh, has a cartridge. Yeah, this is usually movement. That's usually the camera. Uh, these are different. Yes, no. Different different controls. Depending on what you're using. This, yeah, 3D. The 3 lines is usually settings. But the control pad is for different things depending on the game. Nope. If you're using a vehicle, then these buttons are forward and reverse. Bill, there's actually a flight controller. They have a lot of sliders to control throttle, trim, whatnot. Throttle, trim, something else. Throttle, trim. Yeah, I got just downloaded what? Forza Horizon 5? Forza Motorsport 6. If you get Microsoft game operating system, you get Xbox, and if you get Game Pass, which is like $12 a month, you could get Game Pass, which you can download all kinds of games for free until they're now available. Uh, so Forza Motorsports, Forza Horizon 6. I have a I have a racing wheel. I just don't use it that much. I usually use my Xbox controller with my laptop. Oh, hold on, everybody. I have no clue what the right vote is. Coming too late for that. There's two boats in that area. I don't know who the tall white one is. The one on the left, I think, is Calvin Stewart. But the tall white one, I don't know. White Rock, I think. Zoom in anymore. That's the best I can do is zoom in. I think the one coming towards us with the ag rate as Calvin Stewart. I want to say maybe White Rock. For the one on the right? Not sure though. No good. I can't stay in the camera too long because I gotta get the kids ready up for school. So yeah. I see these boats out much as I can, but yeah, I probably have to end it here. Have a good night, Bill Shepherd Dog. Gonna follow this small toe here. Have a good day. Bye bye. Good to talk to you too. I might be able to talk to you later on tonight or tomorrow.